G'day guys, welcome back to Reach Me or Teach Me. Apologies, I haven't done any videos for almost a week now. It's just been such a hectic few days with kids and things. We've had public holidays, so we've had them off school and things. Anywho, you don't need to hear all about that. My last video that I did on the NFL was basically the GOATs in each position. And this man came up, and he has been mentioned a couple of times. People have recommended him. But as soon as they basically said something that just triggered me, and it was that he got 11 men to play with one heart, I think was the quote in the previous video. And that's something that's just totally rocketed him to the top of my list as far as people to have a look at. So without further ado, let's go.
There's a lot of leaders in football, good leaders, guys that have an impact, and you hear them, and you hear their message. Ray Lewis, you feel him.
Oftentimes the Ravens are rushing 3 men. This is a hard knock. The master of disaster, 15 years, he's been lighting people up over the middle.
You feel his presence. You are better because you're in the room with him. I think that's the greatest impact he's had.
But Lord be my witness, I've never met a man in my life that I flat out outworked.
You don't see the bus go backwards like that very often.
He's a big boy that he just dropped too. That's a big boy, number 36.
There's the hammer and the anvil, and the clanging is resonating all the way up here.
It ain't about wins and losses, it's about loyalty. It's about understanding I'm going to make the play or I'm going to watch the play be made.
Ray Lewis, it's either a big hit.
That was really, really interesting to watch then. I picked up pretty early that he was floating back here, and he was reading what was going on. He was just picking his spot, and he drops back here at the last second. I like this.
Ray Lewis, it's either a big hit.
Yeah. Okay. So he wasn't just a hitter. He wasn't just a bad man. He had a whole lot of IQ as well.
Like Mike just mentioned.
He is still down, and did he get hit?
This is what we started. If we're trying to be the best in history, the world is watching right now. We can respect all this, we don't get deal with nobody think.
From Miami, number 52, Ray Lewis.
I've seen team after team stand on the sideline, mesmerized at Ray Lewis coming at him.
And I've said before, I think Ray is the all-time greatest middle linebacker in the history of the game.
Ray Lewis, as great as he is as a leader, he's also that great in terms of football instinct.
Super Bowl 35 is underway. The deep man in the backfield behind Kerry Collins on 1st and 5. Collins to throw. Over the middle, popped in the air. It is incomplete. Almost intercepted by the Ravens.
That ability to size up a situation and actually see it before it happens.
On 2nd and 10, Collins with 9. Jamie Sharper with the football. Ray Lewis tipped it. Jamie Sharper picked it off.
Don't tell me that I can't do certain things to win. The first snap, we was like, look, they better not get a first down.
Ray Lewis's pursuit held that to a 2-yard gain.
I don't want to reinvent the wheel here, and basically I reckon the way that they've summed him up so far is how I'm seeing it. That IQ, that instinct, the ability to read the attack almost before it unfolds. Sizing up was another word they used. It's brilliant. It's perfect. Sizing up the play, using his instincts and his IQ to react and shut it down. Love it. Love it.
There is your Super Bowl MVP.
Because what I entered this game to do, I've done. And that's testing the body truth.
By Ray Lewis.
tie of this game and in all likelihood send it to overtime.
The kick, look out! Look out! It's no good!
I didn't see where he was, but obviously he impacted.
Patriots take the knee.
Oh no,
and will now
it
take
was the
the
Ravens.
journey to Indianapolis. They're heading to Super Bowl 46.
Everything that starts has an end.
Woo, he's a big boy.
Like,
God
for me,
damn.
you know, today, I told my team that this would be my last ride.
It is a high emotion day as the playoffs get underway today for the Ravens. The beginning of the playoffs also marks the beginning of the end for Ray Lewis. The Ravens' future Hall of Fame linebacker will retire following this postseason, and that makes this his final home game as a Baltimore Raven.
He was impossible to block, and I think the intimidation factor that he presented before the game even started.
Oh, you won't be able to see it, but I've got goosebumps. Oh, you can't see it. That's annoying. Ah.
He had a game more.
Two-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, linebacker, number 52, Ray
But I think
Lewis.
that if he got to a Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl at this point, he would become one of the seminal NFL favorites.
Yeah, I mean, the storybook ending to Ray Lewis winning a Super Bowl, going, calling his shot in terms of when he's going out, that would be huge.
There's very few players in this league that'll make you get off the bench and watch them play, and Ray was one of those guys. For 17 years.
The little grabbing of the piece of turf, like they specifically had a piece of turf there for him to grab. I love that. I love that's like basically he's like it's psychologically he's becoming one with the field, the moment. That's quite an interesting little artistic touch in itself. What a great time to pause it too. Man's on fire.
Years he inspired his teammate, he inspired the guys that played against him.
Make sure you look at your teammates today, and you come out and you give pure hell today. Let's do it. What's up?
Oh, I love it.
As is obvious to the viewers at home, we have a power outage here at the Superdome.
And now the 49ers Super Bowl will come down to fourth down. 4th and goal.
It's no greater way as a champ to go out on your last ride with the men that I went out with my teammates. And you look around this stadium and Baltimore, we coming home, baby. We did it.
Goosebumps, baby.
I think the guy's the best linebacker that ever played the game.
I think he wants to challenge, to charge, and inspire, and encourage. That's what motivates him.
Hey, it's a man's game tonight now, you know that.
He's the most charismatic football player any of us have ever seen.
You name it in an NFL career, Ray Lewis has done it.
The defense stood up. That's the win championship.
We get one opportunity in life to lay your foundation and to make whatever mark you're going to make. Whatever legacy you're going to leave your legacy.
Figuring he has nothing to lose. McAllister coming down the sideline. Figuring he has nothing to lose. McAllister coming down the sideline. And McAllister is going to go all the way. That's off the charts. Ray Lewis threw a block as well. That's 108 yards.
Not today.
Classic Ray Lewis. They need 2 for the first down with 37 to go. Oh, my hit in the backfield is timing it perfectly. Who else but the many-time All-Pro Ray Lewis?
He has that strength, he has that athleticism, he has that speed, and he was flat out a tackling machine.
And here they come. Whedon gets rid of it in a hurry.
He's done it again. Joseph Vincent. Is there more?
And look at this. Ray Lewis is coming onto the field for this last kneel down. Last Dance. The original Raven.
I need to know the story behind that last little bit. Was that after he'd retired, or was it just... No, because they won the Super Bowl and that was his last... I was... What was that? That was a really nice little moment. I loved that. My new favourite player, I am disgusted that I had never heard his name prior to a couple of days ago. And I'm disgusted that he isn't more widely known outside of the US and Canada. He's easily my favourite player. I love defense. I love IQ and his ability to prime and pump up his teammates and just be there for the moment. Winning a Super Bowl at the end is just incredible. Like, he's just amazing. Interestingly enough, I did trying to figure out who I should support in the NFL, and I did a few different quizzes, these stupid little dumb online and like Facebook quizzes and stuff. And because, science. I did 5 of them technically. 2 of them came out as the Baltimore Ravens. 1 of them came out as the Carolina Panthers. 1 of them came out as... might have been the Patriots. And then another one wanted my email, and so I went, stuff you don't count. So technically I did 4, and 2 of them were the Baltimore Ravens that they suggested that I go for. I can't deny that at this stage, they are my front runners for when the NFL season starts. Baltimore Ravens are going to be my team unless I can see some evidence otherwise. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I just love that. That is incredible. And Joseph Vincent, hats off again. If you haven't done so, go and subscribe to his channel. Show him some love. He does such an amazing job on these videos. It's not just highlights, hits, and that sort of stuff. He actually gives some context and a bit of story and a bit of background, and that really helps someone like me who's not familiar with these players and their impact, not just on a mixtape and in a highlight reel. So look, that was amazing. Joe Vincent, you're amazing. If you've ever seen any of my videos, hopefully you will one day, and you'll understand how much I appreciate what you do. So go and show him some love. Hit that subscribe button. Show me some love if you want to as well, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.